Now to something rather different. A woman from Berlin is trying to solve an unusual mystery after a large piece of ice appeared from the sky in her yard Monday morning. Our Stephanie Mazzotti is following the story and joins us now.
Yeah, Jim, this is really an unusual situation we're dealing with. I've never come across one like this before, but one expert I spoke with says ice falling from the sky in August isn't as unusual as it may seem. A Monday morning for Susan Sabula, now frozen in time.
I was bent over like this, undoing the oil cap.
Then she says she heard a swoosh and a bang.
I noticed a piece of ice about 10 feet away from me and looked around to see if anybody else was out and about.
Her husband wondered what was going on.
I looked out the window, seen the wife looking in the sky. I said, what is she looking for?
Sabula says she was in shock.
I went into the house and I said to my husband, I said, I'm not crazy. I've got the proof. This fell out of the sky. 7 inches by 4 inches. The only place it could have come from was up in the sky.
Ice falling from the sky in August isn't that unusual, says Chief Pilot Victor Dominato.
Some of the busiest airspace on the planet is just above our head. There's airplanes going back and forth to New York, California, right over through Detroit. This is quite busy. So the potential for this kind of thing is not surprising.
He says it's more common to see ice that is tinted dark blue fall from the sky. That is the result of a leak from the toilet system on a plane. But because of this color, the chunk may have been from another drainage system on the plane.
Maybe the seal, the covers weren't put on tight, or maybe the valve is leaking. But in flight, as water seeps out, it starts to freeze, right? Then it gets another coating and freezes, another coating freezes, and then it gets large enough that wind resistant breaks it off.
He says this scenario could be dangerous. Sabula's husband agrees.
It was a huge chunk. I'd say if it did hit her in the head or anywhere, it would have done some damage. I have granddaughters that usually plays over here all the time, and it's a good thing they weren't out in the backyard.
Sabula says she is happy to have an explanation for this chilling incident. As for the chunk of ice, she says she's going to keep it in her freezer as a memento. Jim.
Rather unusual souvenir, but
yes,
so be it. All right. Thanks very much, Stephanie.
Uai, seu app de vídeos curtos.